Hello, thank you for joining me today. My name is Jen. I am a health and wellness coach, and I focus on seated exercises, seated fitness. We can all be fit, whether we prefer to sit or stand. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is staying fit and doing it consistently getting movement and exercise. So today we're going to do an overall body aerobic workout, all while seated. We're going to do 3 main exercises. We're going to walk in place or march in place. We're going to do jumping jacks, and we're going to do jump rope. We're going to start with some nice breaths. We're going to end with some nice calming breaths as well. We'll do each set 3 times. We'll do at least 10 repetitions of each exercise. You're really going to feel it in your heart. You're going to feel it in your arms, your legs. You want to be mindful of your posture, always being nice and upright, ideally towards the edge of your chair. You can be on a bed, a chair, a couch. For these exercises, it's going to be better if you don't have armrests on the chair. You might want to have water by your side. Pause the video at any time that you want to take a break or get a drink of water, and then resume the video at any time that you're ready. So let's go ahead and begin. We'll do 3 breaths. While we inhale, our arms come overhead. While we exhale, the arms are going to come down. This is going to help warm up the heart. The oxygen is going to really start flowing everywhere in the muscles and really start to get things moving and warmed up before we get into our exercises. So let's go ahead and begin. Inhale. Exhale. And 2 more. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more warming up with shoulder rolls towards the back. We'll do about 10 backwards and 10 frontwards. 1 more backwards, and let's go forward. Breathing the whole time that you're doing every exercise and every stretch. All right, last one. Let's go ahead and do some shoulder shrugs. Shoulders coming up to the ears and dropping. A couple more. 2 more. All right, go ahead and give it a little shake. Now we're going to take our head and slowly look over one shoulder. Slowly back to center and to the other side. We want to make sure that everything gets warmed up and loosened up before we get into our wonderful exercises. And 1 more in each direction. Remember to breathe. Back to center. The last little warm up we're going to do is chin to chest slowly. And bring it up to the ceiling. And let's do this a couple more times, slowly. Very mindfully paying attention to these movements. You don't want to go too fast. Last time, looking up at the sky or ceiling. And now let's do another breath. All right, make sure you're in a nice seated position. Again, at the edge of your seat, we're going to march in place. Remember to breathe and stop at any time you may feel the need. Let's go. You're really going to want to stomp into the ground. Pump those arms just as if you're taking a nice brisk walk. Remember to breathe. Go at your own pace. If you need to go slower, absolutely go slower. Try and keep your posture nice and tall, keeping those core muscles tight and engaged. Let's go into jumping rope. So you're going to just mimic the jump rope as you would normally jump rope. Bringing your feet off of the ground. And as you do, imagine that jump rope in your hands and arms, or in your hands, as your arms Make this circle motion. All while those feet are coming up. Do a couple more here. 2 more. Going right into jumping jacks. Legs come out to whatever distance feels good to you. Arms overhead. Nice strong clap. That motion with your arms is really good, especially for that underarm tricep area. Help tighten that up. Remember to breathe. I like to remind you guys to breathe because sometimes as we exercise, we can forget to breathe, and it's so very critical to get that oxygen moving in your body as you exercise. 2 more. And back into marching in place. Nice, long, deep, even breaths. A couple more. Going right into jumping rope. Those feet can come up to whatever height feels good to you. They don't have to come up too high. Mine are probably coming up 2 inches. And honestly, if you want to keep your feet, if you need to give yourself a break, you can just do this. You can modify every exercise that we're doing here to fit your own personal needs. Beautiful thing about exercising, tailor it to what you are comfortable doing. All right, jumping jacks. I was about to say jumping rope again, but let's do the jumping jacks. Same with this. If you prefer to do this, perfect. If you prefer to do this, perfect. Exercising is all about you. You make it personal to your own body. Any movement is better than no movement. Let's do 2 more. Go right into marching in place. I don't know if you can hear it, but my chair is squeaky, and that's okay. Into jumping rope. Remember how as kids we used to do the crossover? You can do that. A little bit different of movement and exercise for your arms. Couple more here. And into the jumping jacks. I hope you guys are feeling it a little bit in your heart, in your arms, and your legs. Remember to keep that body and spine nice and tall. Keeping those stomach muscles tight. And breathe. A couple more here. What we're going to do after this is slowly start that cool down. So we're going to march in place and just go a little slower than you did those other times. Just a little slower. Slowly bringing that heart rate down. Nice long breaths. Slow mine down just a little more. We're going to do a nice shake in our arms next. Okay, stop. Let's shake everything out. Take those arms up over your head, slowly bringing them down as you shake. And again, do an inhale, arms overhead. Exhale down. Hold on to one side of your seat. Take that arm overhead. We're going to do a nice side stretch. Gently stretching to one side. Take a breath here. Bring that arm down. Take the other arm slowly overhead and then gently reach to one side for one breath. Take 2 breaths here, actually. It feels so good to stretch. Slowly down. Another inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arms down. Let's do the shoulder rolls to the back and to the front. We're going to do a nice back stretch here. So gently go to one side. Look back behind your shoulder, over your shoulder to that back wall for a breath. Gently coming to center and repeating on the other side for 1 or 2 breaths. Gently to center. Now, if you can do this, take one ankle over the opposite knee and slowly bend over those thighs, just so that you can start to feel a stretch in that inner thigh area. You can stop wherever you want. I'm gonna just gently go all the way over, taking my arms down to the floor for a nice stretch in my back as well as my thighs. For a breath. And slowly coming up to repeat on the other side. Remember to breathe. And go to whatever level is comfortable for your body. Go very slow, be very deliberate in your movements here. We're just stretching everything out. Slowly come up. Give another shake. Let's do another breath. Exhale. Let's sit for 1 moment or so with our eyes closed. Really feel your body, feel the muscles. I hope you're feeling some nice endorphins happening. All right, open your eyes if you haven't yet. I want to thank you so deeply and truly for joining me, watching my videos, my long form videos, as well as my short videos. I truly hope that you really benefit from these movements, from these little tips that I share. Life is really about being comfortable in your own body and your own skin and your own mind. And sometimes when we incorporate fitness into our day, it really helps to kind of ground us and just really help move along through the day. When we're fit or toned or have some, some muscle, and I'm not saying, big bodybuilder type muscle, just a little bit of muscle tone. It really can help day-to-day life be easier. It can help carry those bags of groceries in after you've gone grocery shopping. It can help do those chores around the house, the vacuuming, the sweeping, the laundry, raking the leaves. Just daily activities sometimes are a lot easier when we have that little bit of muscle or tone or fitness. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody is on a different path or on a different segment within their own personal journey. I just want to emphasize that you guys, seated fitness is absolutely valuable and effective. And I applaud you for joining me. I applaud you and I thank you for showing up and being here with me. So if you haven't already liked my video or subscribed to my channel, absolutely feel free to do that. I do post shorts very often. I might post 1 or 2 in a day, or I might skip 2 days and then post another 1 or 2. The long videos aren't quite as often. I try to get one out at least once a week. So again, I thank you so deeply from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you guys, and you're just doing so great showing up for you. Fitness is just a beautiful thing. Being fit in mind and body, it's all connected. And I appreciate you guys so very much. So have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.